Another one is called PV. PV is called present value. If you factor interest rates, you factor inflation and all of that, you understand that there's something called time value of money. A million naira today is not the same value as a million naira 5 years ago. It's not the same as a million naira 5 years time. In fact, a million naira today is not the same as a million naira a month ago. The number of liters of fuel that a million naira will buy April this year, it will not buy that number of liters today. The conversion of naira to dollar in January this year is different from conversion of dollar today. So what that means is that, okay, let me ask this question. Mr. Abdul, if you have two projects, one will give you 1 million naira in 5 years' time, another one will give you 800,000 in 3 years' time. Which one will you choose?
I would choose 800,000 in 3 years.
Why?
If you have to look, I don't know the intricacies and the future value, but if you have to look at, let's extrapolate, it goes to mean we are going to be having an average of about 230 every year, or 250 every year for that of 800. But in 5 years' time, it's just, if I had to extrapolate, we'll say about 200 yearly. So
well, you have used good common sense, but in reality, things like that compound. They don't divide. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yes, I understand. It's usually incremental. That's why I said I don't know the details. The
way you answer that question is that at a particular interest rate,
okay,
you want to bring 1 million naira in 5 years' time. What is the value of it today? 800,000 in 3 years' time. What is the value of it today? So you cannot compare 5 years' time money with 3 years' time money. For you to compare, you have to bring the two of them to the same level. So PV means that, okay, you want to bring them to say, okay, what is the value of this money today? Then you determine, you now compare. So, and the formula for PV is just the opposite of the formula, the inverse of the formula for compound interest. Remember our formula of compound interest. You say compound interest is the money, how much will, if you have 1 million naira now, at the rate of 10% interest, in 10 years, what would that money be? Remember, you say it would be 1 million naira multiplied by 1 plus rate raised to power n. Remember, that's the formula we know now. But now, we now know that figure of 10 years' time. We now say, calculate what it will be today. So you just flip your compound interest formula on the head, and then you get that.